Hi, my name is Emily Mitchell and welcome to the Donation Portfolio channel. In today's video, we're going to talk about once you have your donation portfolio, you know what charities you want to give to, you know what amounts you want to give. We're going to talk about how do you then get your money to those charities. First, we'll cover some basic considerations, and then I'll get into three main methods. So some general considerations for donating your money to charity. The first is, are you planning on giving a lump sum? Or are you planning on giving a little bit each month? The more you give, the harder it is to just do it all in one lump sum. Sometimes it's so much easier to just add it to your bills and do it once a month on a recurring basis, having it pulled right out of your bank account or in some cases right out of your paycheck. Another consideration is, are you planning on giving cash or do you have other financial assets? This is less common, right? But like stocks that you're willing to give. So that's another consideration in which method you choose. And the final thing that I think is a general consideration is, do you itemize your deductions on your tax return? We have such high standard deductions, but if you are somebody who does itemize your deductions, you want to make sure that your receipt, especially if you're donating to a lot of charities, that you're minimizing the work that you or your accountant has to do. Okay, so the first method of getting your money to the charities is just giving it directly to the charities, looking them up online, donating through their online form. So some of the reasons why you might want to donate directly to charities is if you have a small donation portfolio, you're just getting started out and it's a manageable number of charities to go directly to and fill out those forms, then go for it. Another reason to go directly to the charity is that you can give to the charity of your choice, no matter how small or local your charity is, you can just give directly to it. Another reason why people might want to do this is sometimes you get, think PBS, you might get a little gift with donation, but just keep in mind that when that happens, it does subtract off of the tax deductible value of your donation. So some reasons why you wouldn't want to donate directly to charities, go to their websites and use their forms, is if you have a bigger donation portfolio and so that might just get really time consuming to go to several websites and donate to all of them. Then you'd get several receipts from all of those if you're itemizing your taxes. The other thing with that is when you pick your own charities, you're responsible for doing the due diligence in, is this actually a charity? And the Donation Portfolio website has some resources on how to do this due diligence in picking your charities, and I will link that information in the comments below. So the next method of giving is giving through what I call a donation portal. Now these are typically available through your employer, they might be available through your church. There's a couple of public ones that I know of, PayPal Giving and Charity Navigator has one. And basically this is an account where you can go online to this account, search for charities that you're interested in that are on your portfolio, and you can give money right through this account. Now the way it works is that they take your money and your allocations and they take that in bulk and they distribute it to the different charities. So they act as an intermediary and they're a charity themselves. So that account that they hold your money in before they then reallocate it is a charitable account. So when you get a receipt, it's one receipt. So some pros of going through a donation portal is that it's good for a larger portfolio because it's a one-stop shop in terms of all the access to the charities in one spot, and then also getting your taxes in one spot. These portals, if they feature a charity, it means that they've already done the due diligence that is a legit charity. And then there's also some benefits if you go through your employer's link. If you go through your employer's portal, that's a tongue twister, you can also have funds taken from each paycheck on a regular basis, and also take advantage of employer matching on certain charities. Some cons of going through a donation portal is that, you know, they have a lot of charities on there. They try to cover so many, but some of the smaller charities, local, smaller, or up and coming, sort of brand new ones, might not be listed on there. And also, you know, in general, it's cash only. So that if there's other assets that you're wanting to donate, then you'll have to find a different method. And the third way to get money to the charities is to work through a donor-advised fund, which is available through many financial institutions. Just Google donor-advised fund and choose the financial institution of your choice to get one started. And essentially what this is it's a tax-free charitable account that as soon as you put money into it, that money's considered a donation, so you don't get it back. But this is an account where you can hold funds that you can either in the near term or in the later term allocate to different charities. So this fund, typically run by financial institutions, is actually a managed fund, managed like a mutual fund. So it will continue to you know, say grow or shrink with the stock market. So some of the benefits of this are that it has tax benefits. You know, you can give more some years, like if you own your own business and some years you make a lot more than others. It might make sense for you to give more some years than others. Basically how it works is that you tell them how much you want to donate to which charities. And then they do the vetting of the charity and they send your donation out. Some of the pros of a donor-advised fund is that this money continues to grow tax-free as long as it's in the account. These, you know, charities that you want to donate to are vetted by the financial institution before the money goes to them, so you don't have to do the vetting. You can tell them what charities you want to donate to. So unlike the donation portal platform, which they have a lot of charities, but they might not have the littlest or the newest, you can specify any charity in this case. Some of the cons, upon that same note, is that you do have to give them a list of charities. So that might be a little bit more work than working through this donation portal, where it's very easy to just grab all of the charities that you've allocated. Another con of this is that you want to make sure that when you're giving money to the account that's definitely money that you want to donate, because it's not money that you can get back into your own finances. It now becomes donation funds only. All right, so we talked about 3 different ways to get your money to charities and talked about the pros and cons of each. So hopefully that gives you some good information that, based on the size of your donation portfolio, the amount of money you're giving, the method in which you want to give, that'll help you determine which one works best for you. All right, thank you so much, and please remember to subscribe, like, and leave me a comment if this resonated with you. Thank you.